Hey guys, welcome back to Drawing with Juni. Today we're gonna be drawing Hellboy, and we're gonna be drawing his big version, the big demon version where a vulture sitting and he got like a club. And he got a big waist kind of band with fish and skulls coming out. So the big version, not the one where he's wearing a coat and he's thin and small with a big arm. We're gonna make the big demon version of him. So it's gonna be really cool and a bit tricky. So and a bit big. So I'll see you in a second. 3, 2. Okay guys, let's start drawing Hellboy. It's gonna be really cool. I'll use a Sharpie marker. You could use whatever you want. Okay, so let's start with Hellboy now. So we're gonna start with his actually wait, first of course, there's gonna be a change today. We're gonna turn our paper this way, okay, because he's really big and we want to make sure we can fit him fully. Okay, so do you want me to lift this? I'll lift the camera for a second so that you have a better view. You can see the whole thing. Okay, almost up there. Up enough, and I think that's enough, right? You might not be able to see the whole page, but that should be a good amount. Right, yeah, okay, yeah, it's perfect. So now that we've got our angle, let's start with Hellboy. So I'm gonna use a Sharpie marker. As I said, you could use a pen if you want, like a marker, or you could use even a pencil. Okay, let's start with Hellboy on the top of our paper. So we're gonna make a short like diagonal line up and then a short line down. Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing on this side, a bit on the side. So we're gonna do a short line up, curve down. Now here we're gonna make his eyeball. So we're gonna make a short curve coming out and then we're gonna curve it back in. Let's do the same thing on this side. Good. Now we're gonna make his nose. Those were pretty fat nose he's got there because he looks like a giant here. So we're gonna make a short curve here and it's gonna curve down like this, like that, and then it's gonna curve back up with another curve and curve in. If you couldn't see that properly, you can see now. That's a good face for Hulk too, you know, if you're drawing Hulk. That's a nice face to have for the Hulk. Even the mouth that we're gonna draw now. So what we're gonna do for the mouth is we're gonna draw like a big kind of circle which is a bit flat, like an oval. Okay, like that. Really big one. And then now here we're gonna draw the teeth. So first we're just gonna do a small curved line inside. Now let's do the first tooth. So we're gonna make like a rectangle there. And we're gonna continue this whole thing. So again, we're gonna make a small line this way and big rectangle. Let's do that some more times and it's really easy. Okay, now let's do now let's do some teeth in the top because he does have to have some teeth on top. So we're gonna make a bigger rectangle on the top here and another big rectangle here. Then we can make 2 small ones, okay, and some more coming in there. And then now here we're gonna make a curve from this top tooth here, curving in the bottom. Same thing here, from this tooth curving there. This for the gums. Okay, now his head is a bit more like an oval too. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make from here a line coming down. Then we're gonna curve it like this down. And then we're gonna do this curve line across here. Okay, now here we're gonna do the same thing almost, so that curve up, curve this way, and now from each side we're gonna get it up. Okay, and then we're gonna curve it here on the top. Okay, now one thing is what we might have to do is we might have to extend our paper a bit on the top, because he has some things on the top, and we might have to extend it. So you could keep another paper if you wanted. When I'm doing it, I'll quickly get it and then I'll have it there. Okay, so now here he has like some kind of tiny kind of horns first, not his big horns, some tiny horns. So we're gonna do those. So we're just gonna do like 2 lines up and then a kind of curve here. Okay, we're gonna do the same thing here, 2 lines up and like an oval here. Okay, good. Now we're gonna do his hair. So he has a bit of hair there, so we're just gonna do like jagged lines coming back, fully dark, and then we're gonna make 1 line down, a bit like this, 1 line down, a bit like this, and 1 line down, and then we can continue back there. I'm just gonna go there, not gonna do more. Okay, now we're gonna do his ear. So we're gonna do a curve line up and a curve line down, curving here. Same thing on this side. He right now looks a bit like a elf boy because of the ears right now. So in the more of the inside, we're gonna repeat the same step. We're gonna repeat the same shape, and now here we're gonna make some like jaggy kind of lines coming out of his eyes. They look really angry. Okay, so now we can make a few of those kind of things up here. Good. So now we're gonna do his huge horns. So we're gonna make a line coming out, then we're gonna curve it back like this, and we're gonna make a curve coming there. So that's a bit like a F. And now that we've done that, I really think we need to extend our paper, because the vulture won't be able to fit in then. Okay, and his wings. So now here we can make it tracing back. So see, here it's gonna be a little thinner, and as we get back, it's gonna become a little more fatter, and we're just gonna end it there. Okay, good. Now we're gonna make the same thing here. We're gonna make that line coming out, S-ing up, and then tracing it back. Okay. So we're not gonna make a design of curves in there like we normally do with horns, because the thing is he doesn't have those, because it is cartoony. Okay. So now let's continue. We'll go to the vulture after we finish the rest. Okay, so let's start with his body now. We're gonna make a line curving down like this. Okay, same thing on this side, line curving down. Now here we can make another curve line coming out. Okay, and from here, and we're gonna make a curve line coming down. Now here we can make a big curve line like this, curving down. Now here we can make another curve line down. Good. Now here we can make a short line up. And then after that, with the curve line, we're gonna make like another curve line coming out and curving back in, and a short curve line there. The same thing we're gonna do here. Okay, so here we're gonna do a little shorter line coming in, then that kind of curve here, and then a curve little coming in. Okay, now here we can make a line connecting 2 lines down, curving and connecting like a band there. We're gonna do 2 more lines down, a little closing in. Then we're gonna do a line across and do the same thing with the band. And now here we're gonna make 2 lines down. And now here what we're gonna do is we're gonna make we're gonna make a diagonal line down, connect it into that, and make that a strap to make another line up. Okay, good. So now we're gonna make again 2 short lines down, a straight line across, and make a rectangle. Here we're gonna make a circle here, 2 lines down from each side and connecting them into the circle like that, really small. And we're gonna make his hand now, fingers too. So we're gonna make line down, curving this way, and we're gonna curve it back. Okay, and now here we're gonna make a short curve line down. And now we're gonna leave that part for now and do we're gonna do a line this way, curving out of there. Then we're gonna curve it back a bit, and now don't just go there. Okay, so we're gonna do curved lines like that coming back, 4 of them. That looks a bit like that's bitten a bit, but that's actually his fingers. You'll see. So then we're gonna make that line coming out, and from here the line coming out, connecting here. I'm gonna do another line here, and then now here we're gonna do a oval. Okay, so like a handle part there. Okay, so now here we're gonna make his fingers now. So we're just gonna make 2 curved lines coming out, connect them. Same thing here, same thing here, same thing here. See that? Okay. See that? Okay. So now we're gonna make his the club part coming out. So this was his weapon of club. So we're just gonna do a circle probably here. Then we're gonna do another circle coming out of that. Another one, another one, another one, another one, and that's the last one. 1 line coming out. And then now here we're gonna make a big oval here. Okay, so now on that oval we're gonna make some spikes. You could just do the spikes however you want, some small triangles coming out. Okay, and here we're gonna don't make it inside straight away. We're gonna do 2 curved lines in, curving down, curving up. And now you can make a circle here. Now you can make the spikes in here. Okay, that is just for a design that it has. Okay, good. So now that we're done with his club, we're gonna make the rest. So we're gonna start here with a curved line down. Okay, and then we're gonna do same thing here, curved line down from the other side. Now here we're gonna make a curved line this way, another curved line this way. Okay, now here we're gonna do another 2 lines coming out. And then we're gonna do 2 curved lines in, but don't go too fast because we're gonna make a big line up and curve it, and then big line down. Okay, now here we're gonna make 2 lines down. Okay, and we're just gonna maybe connect it with a straight line. Now here it's written Hellboy. Okay, so we're gonna make the writing. It'll be a bit tricky because we're using a marker, but we'll see. So we're gonna make maybe a circle first, then a line down, another circle. Okay, then we're gonna do a short line this way, another circle down. You know what? 1 second. I'm just gonna get another pencil or something, or maybe a pen, because the thing is, it is really if we use a marker, it's gonna become too big and then it might not fit. So I've got a pencil here that I'm gonna use, and then we can always outline it. So we're gonna make the E, and once we do that, we're gonna make it just thicker. Then we're gonna make the L and another L. And we can't really make it exactly how they wrote because it will be a bit tricky. So then we're gonna do the B. Okay. Now the O, we can make it like just coming out of the B there. Okay. And the Y here can be a bit bigger. Okay. Now let's take the marker and make it thicker. If you're using a pencil all along, that's fine. But if you're using a pen or a marker, you can just outline it. Yep. Okay, so we did the symbol or the plate there. It's actually like a plate, a chest plate that he has. It's kind of on his waist. So now here we're gonna make, this part is a bit tricky, so we're gonna do 2 curved lines down. Yeah. Whoops, there's just a pigeon outside my window. Yeah, I scared it off. 2 curved lines down, like that. Now here, this is a really tricky part. So there's a crab here, okay? Hanging onto his belt there, okay? So we're gonna make like a kind of big square, which is a bit wider than a normal square with curves. Then here we're gonna make his claws coming out. The crab's claws coming out. So we're gonna do a curve like this. Get really pointy and curve it back. Same thing on this side. 2 curves coming out. This time you can make 2 lines this way and curve it. Now here we can make a curve coming down, trace it back. Then we're gonna curve down, trace it back. Same thing here. Okay. Gonna do once more leg, and here we can do one on the top here. Cool. So that's the crab. You can connect this line in there, and here we're gonna make a big fish. Okay, so out of the crab we're gonna make a curved line coming up, curving down, curving up, and we're gonna make a curve up, curve this way. I know this part is a bit tricky, but just follow along if you want. And we're gonna curve it back and do a big curve like this and curve it that way. So now here we're gonna curve a line back, curve it this way, another line, and curve it all the way back here into the crab's claw. And then here we're gonna make another curved line coming out. If you see, it's gonna imagine it like that. Just show you a little close. See that? It's imagining a line coming through. And now here we can make a line down. So now we can just make a curved line here. So this shape here, not this fish main body, this kind of fin part here, we can make lines inside it for a design. You know what I mean when I finish. See that? That shape there. That shape there. Okay, and it's a little more tricky to see too because it's far the camera, because it's a big guy, right? So yeah, now we're gonna make his fish's eye. Just do a circle here with a dot inside. For the lips we can just do another line, connect it on each side. Okay, now for his fins he can just do a line out, a line this way, line back. Okay, do some lines inside that. Now here we can make some lines just for that top part. Then we can make a curved line out, curved line down, curved line back with lines inside. Okay, so that this line here we're gonna make it like just crossing a bit and curving in. You can't see the whole part of the belt properly because it's filled with these creatures. Okay, the last creature is not really a creature, just a skull. Not a skeleton, but just a head of a skeleton, the skull. So we're just gonna do a curved line down. We're gonna do another curved line coming out of that, curving this way, and curving down one line, curving all the way up to the fish's lip. Then now here, let's make a upside down heart and color it in. That's how skeletons, a skull's the skeleton's face look. It has like an upside down heart. That's a good trick to always do for the nose of a skeleton. Now we're gonna do lines all across here, across the mouth line. Okay, good. And now here we're gonna do angle square down and color it in. Same thing here. Okay, now here we can make a short line down. And yeah, we're good with the creature. So now we can just do some details inside the belt. We're gonna do a curved line here and a curved line here. Then we're gonna do like there's a chain, like this kind of chain you see here. We're gonna do a chain like that here. So we're gonna do a circle, another circle, another circle, another circle. It's gonna connect into the chest plate. I'm gonna do one circle, two circles maybe on this side. You can't see all of them. And here we're gonna do 3 curves there because it's the belt and there's some design. We can do them here and some of them here because you can see them on all the sides. Okay, good. We finished the trickiest part, I think, because that was a bit tricky, drawing all the creatures and then the belt. And it was also tricky for y'all because it's a bit far away, the camera, right? So you can't really see. Just gonna show you. When the tricky part, I was just lift up my drawing to show y'all. Okay, so now let's do some. He has like a big kind of maybe necklace across. It's just like a string. So we're just gonna draw a big curved line all the way across, curving in. Gonna do the same thing here. You can turn it this way and do the same thing. Just trace it again. Okay, good. So now here we're gonna make curve up. It's like a tick mark, but we're gonna draw it the other way too. And then now here we can just do like a sad face, tracing the kind of top part of the Hellboy chest plate. Okay, so now across this part. Oh wait, we've not done this hand yet. Let's do that. So we're gonna do another strap like we did on the other side, remember? And then 2 lines down, strap. Now here we can he's gonna have his yippee. What am I doing, Rach? What is it called? Yeah, his like a fist bump hand, but wait, what are they called? Hands crunched up like this, ready for battle to punch. I don't know what it's called, so I'm just calling that. I forgot again what it's called. So do a curved line down, curved line in. Now we're gonna, fist. He has a fist, yeah. Then we're gonna do a big curved line down, curving in, and we're gonna trace it a bit back. Okay, then this can curve into this. Now we're gonna do those fingers again. We're gonna do 3 more of them back there. Okay, not exactly a fist. We couldn't. I didn't properly draw it, so it didn't really turn out as a fist. That's fine. So now he has a lot of hair on him. Okay, so we're just gonna do lines like this, and you can draw them however you want, like this. But I'm just gonna show you. So we're gonna draw it on this part. Okay, all the way here. Okay, Really, any way you want, you can do it because the lines are just there. But don't do it across here, okay? Just remember. I'm really sorry if you did. I'm really sorry if you just did do that, because then you either not. It's actually fine if you do, because it's just a small mistake, you know. It's actually fine. Maybe a few hairs, because it's actually quite fine, really. You don't need to worry. Might have grown some hairs there. You can just do them here. Okay. And it looks a bit like spots now for some reason, but because it is drawing and it looks a bit like spots. But it's fine. See that? That's all his hair he's got there. Okay. So now we're gonna draw his legs. So the thing is, do we want to draw him on a rock? Standing, maybe if we have space. If we don't have space, it's just a waste, because we don't want to add another paper down here just for that. Okay, so we're gonna make a curved line down, then we're gonna curve that curved line down this way, and we're gonna make a curve here back, and then that curving back there. Now here we're gonna make a big line curve down, and we're gonna curve it back here. That he has hooves there. Okay, so we're gonna draw a curve this way. We're gonna color it in, but we're gonna draw two lines like this for like a shiny there. Now we're gonna color the hoof in, but we're gonna leave that highlight thingy. Okay, now there's a few hairs here which you can just do that. I'm just making the hoof look a bit better. 1 second. Just making it a bit better. It looks a bit like a shoe now. 1 second. Let me just make the hoof maybe a bit more fatter. Yeah, that helped. Now let's do the other one. The other hand, the other leg. So we're gonna do 2 lines down, then 2 big lines, and then this time the hoof a bit fatter. And I think making the leg a bit bigger makes it look better. So we're gonna connect it here, do 2 lines down, and for the highlight, and we're gonna now color it in. Okay. Good. And the hair in there. Oof, oof, oof. It really does look like shoes, doesn't it? We can't really do anything about that because it does look a bit like that. But it's fine, it's just a drawing. We can always improve it later. Now let's do his tail. So we're gonna do a curved line coming out of here and a curved line coming out of the skull. Then we're gonna do a curved line coming back here and one more here. Then here we're gonna make a curved line up and another one here. Just tracing it, then curved lines up, and then we're gonna connect them until they have a point. Okay, so yeah. Now all we need to do is make his. We're not making a rock. Now all we need to do is add the vulture and his wings. So now I'm gonna quickly just stick another paper, and I'll be back in a second. Okay, so I'm back, and see that? I've stuck it together, and now it's really huge. I don't think so we need that much space, but we'll see. So now we're gonna get our marker and we're gonna continue. Okay, so now we're gonna draw a vulture. So we're gonna make a curved line coming from here, and it's extending out to that paper. Okay, so if you've drawn Hellboy a bit more smaller, then maybe you could fit it, but I'd rather even stick because it looks really big. Okay, if you're drawing him this way, if you're drawing him like horizontal, you would have to stick another paper a long time ago. Unless you were just drawing him like an ant, really small. Okay, so let's continue with the vulture. So we did that curve line on the top, then we're gonna do curve line coming down and connecting in there. Okay, here we can just do a short curve line coming back. Here we're gonna make the feather texture, so we're just gonna do like some curved lines like this. Not too many, just a texture for the feathers. They look like it is a feather. Now here we're gonna do like a small tracing back curve line like that. Another line up and curving in. Okay. Now we're gonna draw a curve line down and just tracing it again. And then we're gonna draw like a circle connecting there. And now we're gonna draw its beak. So we're gonna draw a curved line down and curving back up. And here we're gonna draw a small dot. And then for its eye, we're gonna draw circle and a dot in the center. Okay, so that's the vulture. You could just make maybe small claws coming out of there like that, just to look like it's standing there. So now we're gonna draw the wings, and they're not exactly gonna be spread out fully. So what we're gonna do is, out of this horn, we're gonna do a curved line coming up here. Okay, then we're gonna make a few jagged lines coming back. Okay, like that maybe, and then we're gonna make a big curved line coming back down. Okay, not too big. Then we're gonna draw a curved line coming up. Okay, then we're gonna draw another curved line coming up like that, and they can get shorter as we come back. And you know what, this marker is already out of ink because he's huge, you know, so that's why this marker got out of ink for some reason. Actually, I have been using it before this too, so maybe that's why. Got a brand new marker right here. Okay, let's continue. So we're gonna make the curved thingies coming back. They can get smaller, and we're just gonna end them like that. So then we're gonna draw the same things, one more layer inside here. Okay, once more, and once more. These are going to be extra big. Now here we can just do one. Okay, and now you can draw some extras if you want in the like center or whatever. Okay, good. Now we're gonna draw like maybe like a few of the spikes coming back in there. I'm gonna draw other wing now. So here, out of here, we're just gonna draw a small curve and those jaggy lines. Then we're gonna draw a big curved line coming down, and then here we're gonna make those like jaggy thingies again. So back and forth, back there. Once more, we're gonna draw big feathers for the wing, and one layer here. Gonna go behind the vulture's head. Okay, make sure you don't go over the vulture's head. Hello. Okay, small ones. Okay, good. So now we're gonna just trace it a bit and make a big spike there. Okay, so yeah, we're done drawing Hellboy. It turned out super well. So now we're gonna take our marker, close them, and now we're gonna be coloring him. So it's gonna be a pretty lot of coloring actually. I'm gonna be using a 72 set Prismacolor You can use whatever pen, pencil, or crayons. Okay, so I'm gonna be fast forwarding this coloring part. In the end, you can pause the video to match the same coloring, or you can do your own coloring, which is probably better. Okay, so I think for his body, I might use this color called carmine red. Okay, or I might find a darker one, maybe, but that's what for now I'm gonna use. And for his wings, I'll probably use this color, but I can't explain all of these because then this video is gonna be super long. So I'm gonna start the fast forwarding and the coloring in 3, 2, and 1. Okay guys, I finally finished coloring Hellboy. He turned out so well. I hope you guys enjoyed. You can pause the video here to match the same coloring. You could do your own coloring if you wanted, but if you want to match the proper coloring, you could pause here and do it. So you can get this toy maybe. I was using a toy, a big reference, because it's so hard to draw him. And one thing that we could not draw was that he had some kind of gun or some sword, I think, that was at the back of him, so you couldn't really see that. So that's fine, and it'll take you a lot of time to color. So you could also not color it if you want, but it'll be really cool. You could maybe color it on the computer, that'd be super fast. And yeah, subscribe to my channel, give a thumbs up to this video if you liked it, and yeah, check out my other videos. The latest was Baymax, the latest one. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed again. I hope you had a lot of fun. So yeah, bye guys, thank you for watching.